Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to be joined with Connor Kerr. He's 3-0. He's boxing next Saturday against Ruadhan Farrell for the BUI Celtic Super Bantamweight title. And yeah, pleasure getting you on, mate.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be on. Thanks for having me.
No problem. But yeah, before we get into that fight, my first question is, how did you get into the sport of boxing?
Well, I started boxing when I was 16, so I was quite late to it in terms of, the most, way usually people start quite young, but I used to race scramblers first. So when I gave that up, my brother started boxing, and then my dad was always big into it, so he kind of pushed us into it. My brother started first and put me in the garage and put the gloves on, punched the head of me, and it went from there.
Did you have so were you an amateur boxer or
Yeah, I've quite a good amateur career. Yeah, I've probably pushing 100 fights as an amateur. So yeah, good. Won a couple of titles along the way, and yeah, boxed elite amateur from 2015 until I turned pro last year. The last fight would have been Ulster Elites, the
mm.
Ulster competition for that Commonwealth qualifier. Who I was in the final against Jude Gallagher, who won gold.
So you got silver?
Yeah, in the qualifiers to go, the Ulster Elite Championship. So it selects you to go to the Commonwealth for here.
Oh, so you just missed out.
Yeah, Jude got the nod on a 3-2 split decision, and then he went on to win the gold, and he just qualified for Paris here the other day. So yeah,
Was it a good fight though?
yeah. I think I should have got the decision. It was a 3-2 split, so
Close.
yeah, it was a good fight nonetheless. But that's all behind us now. We're pro now. That's behind us.
Yeah, exactly. And you're on a bit of a roll at the moment. I mean, 3-0. You made your debut against Carl Sampson in July at the Market Hall in Wales. Yeah, I mean, Carl Sampson's a bit of a bogeyman for some fighters. He's got those. He's had a few wins, hasn't he? And very tough fight to take on your debut.
Yeah, he has. He is tough, and he's a lightweight as well. And I boxed at feather. I weighed in. I was feather, so they were meant to get me a feather. I just wanted to get the ball rolling. So it just took it anyway. But yeah, as you say, it could be a banana skin, definitely.
But yeah, you got it over the line with a 40-36 win. I mean, yeah, talk about your debut. Was there any nerves going into the fight?
Yeah, well, there was, yeah, because obviously I wanted to get the ball rolling quick because after, as I was talking about previous, or the Ulster Elite final, the Commonwealth qualifiers, I got injured. I done my rotator cuff, so I was out for nearly 2 years. Well, a year and I think it was like a year and 7 months from that until I was able to get back training. I got my shoulder fixed. Uh, so I was out of the ring for a long time. Also, so yeah, and I was away from home, and then all my family and friends were meant to come over for support, and there was, I think there was 35, 40 of them coming. My mum, my dad, and my friends. Which is a good sport to have away from home for your debut. But
Yeah,
there that morning the planes got cancelled.
nightmare.
But so yeah, no. Back to the original question. The nerves. I was, because I'd been out of the ring. You're away from home, just because it's your pro debut. You know what I mean? It's always going to be nerve wracking at the best of times. Getting the ball rolling, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you're fighting a natural lightweight and you're like a super bantamweight. You know what I mean? Bit of a weight difference, but I mean, you got the job done, which was the main thing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what I was. I'm confident enough, and like I I knew I was going to get the win, but you still, like, I've been out of the ring for a long time due to injury. Plus, it's your debut. Plus, he's heavier. Plus, you're away from home. So, best way to start under pressure.
Exactly. But yeah, you started it the bang. Then you fought Luke Fash, a very durable opponent, and yeah.
Yeah, was another. Yeah, he is tough. He's definitely tough now. But yeah, it was another good one. I thought I won that pretty comfortably. Like, didn't really take any, take anything or. But yeah, he came impressed. Like comes forward. And at that time, I was pushing down the weight, obviously, to come to like super bantam. So
Yeah, because he fights sort of feather, sort of super bantam sort of area, sort of.
so I was pushing down. So yeah, but that was another good win just to get the rounds in. Obviously switching from amateur to pro, and as I say, I was out for a good bit too. So it's just getting the rhythm going again, which we're well underway now.
Yeah, and then you fought Jake Pollard. Oh, that was this year, wasn't it? When you fought Pollard, that was your 6-rounder.
That was only 4 weeks ago on Saturday there.
Oh yeah.
So Saturday past would have been 4 weeks, and I was on a Mark Dunlop show in the Europa Hotel in Belfast. Connor Quinn was headlining it, and Colin Murphy.
Oh yes, I think I remember watching that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good show, wasn't it?
Yeah. Jake Pollard,
He's awkward.
he comes to have a go as well, doesn't he? Yeah, he was. I stepped on the gas in that fight pretty early. Like I was gunning for it, and then, but we knew this was in the pipeline, so I stepped on the gas big time in round 4. Started to turn the screw, and I thought he was gonna go, but he held on in, and then after that, kind of just thought I may play a smart box because if it get caught or anything, we knew this was in the pipeline of come through that, so kind of had to, play it smart and not do anything silly like and get injured or get a cut or
Yeah.
quick turnaround. So, but
Well,
yeah,
it is a quick turnaround, but I mean, yeah, it's good that you got a fight in this year before you fight again. So it's a quick turnaround, but it is a positive because 2 camps rolled into 1 basically.
oh yeah, that's what I mean. Definitely a positive. Just I just mean like when I was going, go like obviously I was turning the screw a bit. Then I thought I better just cruise. Like I'd won the 4 rounds, and I thought I better just get the rounds in, take the 6 rounds. 4. Obviously, because it's my first 6 rounder, and then I'm doing straight into an 8 for a title. So it was good to actually get the rounds in.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with getting those rounds banked. Of course, you had so you've got 14 rounds banked so far. And yeah,
Yep.
of course, now we're going to talk about your upcoming title fight against a very good fighter in Ruadhan Farrell, who's I don't want to be wrong in saying this. I think he's 4 1-1.
Yeah, he's 4-1-1.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if you watched his last fight. I mean, he fought Gerard Hughes. That was on the Michael Conlon the Jordan Gill undercard. He fought Gerard Hughes. Yeah, I'm not sure if you've seen that fight.
I did. Was that not it was on the Crocker McKenna undercard, wasn't it?
Oh no, Crocker was on that card, but
Oh, yes, that's right. They were on it too. Yes, that's a headlined it. That's right. You're correct.
Mick Conlon headlined, yeah.
Right. Yeah. I was thinking they were 2 separate cards there for a minute, but yeah, I did watch it.
Yeah, what was your thoughts on Ruadhan Farrell v Hughes? Overall thoughts?
I think he won it, like, but I probably had it 4-2, maybe, but I do think he won. Yeah.
Were you impressed with that fight, and did you think it was a good fight?
Yeah, it was a good fight. Really tough. I don't know if you've seen any interviews before. Like I said, it's a step up by opposition wise for me. Obviously, in the pro game, quite quick, but like he's good. He's long. He's sharp. He's like he comes to win. He comes to have a go. He's tough, but
He's good.
I have confident in my own abilities. Like and I know I'm going to win, so I was happy to take it, if you know what I mean. But credit where it's due. Yeah, he's tough and he's a good operator. Like I'll give him his perks. Like but I mean, I'm confident in my own abilities, as in obviously he may say he's gonna win, but I know I'm gonna win, so we'll see tonight. That's just how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you take much from of course Ruadhan has had that one defeat. Do you take much of do you look into that defeat?
No, I've actually been sparring Murphy a lot recently, which is who his defeat is too. But I don't look into it too much because I think he's came on from from that fight as well. So, and then completely different than Murphy and style wise, height wise, you know. So no, I just like you're only as good as your last performance, I suppose. So you know, he did credit. Like, it was a good fight between him and Murph, and the last one I think he won. So yeah,
Yeah.
and we're above. Like he's a super bantam, so I mean you can't. He had a go, and it was a good fight between the two of them. So
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah. What do you make? Of course, I had him on a few weeks ago. He was saying your co-main event, and he was looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to being the co-main event?
Yeah, absolutely buzzing for it. It's a great venue to box in as well. Like so, absolutely unreal. And the platform we've been given, obviously by Common Promotions for the big co-main event live on the zone,
Mm.
especially on in my career as well, or both of us. Because it's a good platform for both of us. So yeah, unbelievable. It's like it's what dreams are made of, isn't it? And you don't think you're gonna get it that quickly. For me, anyway. Because like my first fight was July, so
Mm.
that's fourth fight since July. First year as a pro, you know. Only got my medical last April and then got the ball rolling, so you couldn't ask for any better.
Yeah. I mean, you've had 3 fights, and then you're in a good domestic title fight against a good opponent. I mean, couldn't it get much better, could it? And of course, co-main event live on the zone. I don't think it can get, of course, main event, but I mean, co-main event, you can't get much better. I mean, do you believe you guys will steal the show? Do you believe you're the show stealer on the night?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's very good operators on the show also, but yeah, we both come to win, like so. Yeah, we could do, I suppose. You could say a couple of people said that, but yeah, styles make fights, don't they? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what does this belt mean to you, mate?
Well, it means everything, doesn't it? Because I mean, it's your first pro title, and especially on this scale, it opens so many doors. So technically, to me, every fight's a world title fight because that's how you get there. So, you know, it's a world title fight. Every fight's a world title fight to me because you don't get there if you don't win them. So, and it's a lovely belt as well. Yeah, it means everything to get the win and get that belt. It's your first pro belt. You're always gonna. One of the most important ones, isn't it?
100%. And
And
yeah,
that's
I mean, if you win this, I mean, the winner of this, I'm sure will be in line for the Celtic,
this one is the Celtic. So you've been in line for the Irish title then
the
after that,
Irish. Sorry.
which then it's over 10 rounds, isn't it? So you have to, and obviously I can't because I've never done. I had to do the six before I could do the eight. So to be eligible, so I have to obviously do the eight first before I can be eligible for the Irish. So yeah,
Mm. Yeah, of
but
course. Um, I'm not sure if you see my interview with him. He said he'll take you to places where you have never been to before.
now well, he can say what he wants, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see on the night. I don't even think he believes that.
Can we expect a dogfight? Because you both
Well,
like to come forward and have a scrap.
yeah, that's it. Like I can box and I can fight, so I mean, it doesn't like. I mean, I'm not going to be out of my depth no matter what way it goes. So I'm happy either way.
Hmm. Who do you feel like the pressure's on more, him or you?
Well, I don't. The pressure, really, you've got both people have pressure because you want to perform and you want to win. But I mean, I don't really buy it. Like, I don't let that get to me. So, yeah, everyone has pressure when you go for a fight. Anyone that says they don't isn't telling the truth, because if you didn't, then you wouldn't care enough, if you know what I mean. But there's having pressure in a good way and in a bad way, if you know what I mean. So, but the good old saying is pressure's for tires. You ever hear that one?
What can we expect from you on fight night?
Yeah, well, you can expect a big win. I know that, but yeah, well, I'm just gonna get in and box, and yeah, and win. The most important thing, a big win.
Can we
But yeah,
expect a knockout from you, or the usual saying, if it's there, it's there?
yeah, well, that's it. If it comes, it comes. But I won't go to. I'm not the one to go looking for it. I'll just set shots up, and if it comes, it comes. That's the. If you go looking for them, they don't come.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And yeah, before I let you go, mate, do you want to thank anyone who's given you these opportunities, whether that's manager, trainers, sponsors, friends, family who support you, just anybody?
Yeah, I would like to say a big thanks, obviously, to my team, Dan Anderson, which is my coach, and then Ian Gockram, which is my manager. And then big thanks to the Conlons for obviously, giving me the platform to fight on for that belt, because it's massive. It doesn't get much better than that. So big thanks to them. And a big thanks to all my friends and family, and for the support. Because without the support, you wouldn't be there either. And big shout out to all the sponsors. They know who they are. I have them plastered all over my social medias. So big shout out to them, because I wouldn't be where I am without them either. So yeah.
And from me, mate, thank you for your time, and all the best next Saturday.
Yes, mate. Thank you. And thanks for having us. I'll talk to you after when I get that belt.
Yes, mate. Thank you.
Yes.
Good luck.
Yeah, there. Bye.